Welcome everybody to the Brawl Stars World Finals. Tribe Gaming NA are going to the quarterfinals. SK Gaming is going home. Oh my goodness,
Не все получилось снайпер. Всего там где-то, не знаю, 15 минут. Нави.
anyone could come in and cause an upset.
Welcome back, Brawlers. TIG Origin can't hold on. Reply totem looking clean.
STMN have done it. Team Flash
Я
lifted
чувствую
it
Нави.
last year. They will not be lifting it this year.
AQM are moving on Data Division, moving up the bracket.
Only one team can reign supreme and have the lion's share of $1 million of prize money.
I genuinely cannot wait.
Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, and welcome back to the Brawl Stars World Finals.
Как чат идет.
Guys,
Hey! Okay, I'm here. I'm like, I've got my suit on. I'm ready. Ark, as OG said it on Twitter, we are about to head into the most competitive day in
Нави,
history, my friend. Are you
кто
ready?
это сейчас
I
смотрит?
could not be more
Смотрит?
excited, but the most
Я же
handsome man
еще
in all of
это,
television back on our
я же
screens.
не
Nice
все
suit, by the way.
сниму. Я этот ролик
Let's
там
take a quick
выложу.
look today at the bracket to remind
Заходите,
ourselves of
потом
where
на
we were
этот
up to,
стрим.
because we have knocked down from 16 teams
Я
down to 8 top
здесь
Uber took us from it.
буду все
Yeah,
время.
absolutely. I mean, we started off with,
Заходите, короче.
wow, an El Clasico of El Clasicos. SK Gaming narrowly falling to Tribe as they advance through. INTZ had a bit of an easier time going up against BK Rock, as did Queen Knight, dispatching China's number
Да
two
один
team,
только,
excuse
нет,
me.
вот
And then in that
как
fourth round of 16 game,
получить,
a pretty competitive
но
matchup.
нету, не
Navi from
знаю.
the EECA region
Вот еще Нави
prevailed.
пишет.
I just cannot
Нави.
wait to see
Какой
what we've got in store
Нави?
today. This is what everything has been building up to.
Вот что.
16 teams wipe their feet on the welcome rug of the Brawl House, and now, only
А
one
дальше
can be
пишет.
victorious. So let's take a quick look at the pricing as well to see how things are going to be spread out against the winning team. There's so
Ходите на
much
стриме,
money
я
here
буду.
at stake. $400,000 for first place, 200,000 for second, third and fourth,
Кстати, вот
80 grand.
я,
But
кстати,
it's a
вот
total
посмотрел,
of $1 million, Uber.
ну как на
You can see
меня
just how much of a difference
много не
making it out of
подписаны.
these
Целых
quarterfinals makes to these
85
teams in terms of the
человек.
prize money. But let's be real,
Вот там какой-то перебор.
everybody in this room and
Я,
outside of
кстати,
it
только
competing
пацаны
today
смотрят.
are going for top spot. They want the trophy, they want the pride and the glory. Exactly that. Well, we need to find out which teams we have got up first, so let's check out the teams.
Нави. О, все. А нет. На.
Me and my team have been playing together for a long time now, so I'm pretty confident in our play style.
О,
I think we can just beat anybody.
я за Нави, вот Нави, короче. Нави, все вместе. Стопы.
Eu acredito que a gente pode ser sim a equipe campeã. A gente veio bem preparado, a gente treinou muito para chegar até aqui e eu acho que a gente merece.
Fire Crow and the step back is good. Take it back.
А пусть Нави победит.
Tribe Gaming NAINTZ, two giants in their region, and this again, it just seems that always, every time we see Tribe Gaming NA, we kick off with a bang. The number one seeds in both of their respective regions. Uber, I got to ask the question, what are your thoughts regarding this one? Oh, this is a true battle of the Americas. I think Tribe Gaming really would have hoped to have made a further last year in the finals, right? INTZ managed to get past them and get into that grand final. It's going to be a close one, but Zulan is an animal. The energy he feels and expresses really lifts his teammates as well. You see how much Corey benefited from it. I feel like it's Tribe, but only by a slim margin. This is going to be close. It really is. It couldn't be closer. So much is at stake again. It's a knockout. One of these two teams will be going home. The bans are in. Buzz and Mortis being banned by Tribe NA.
Вообще, напишите в комментариях, сколько раз Нави
so
сказал.
reckless at just tearing it up this entire weekend. Lola and Stu for INTZ, and I think that's wise because Tribe Gaming NA they've really enjoyed Lola in the last games.
Absolutely. This is the same bands, by the way, for Tribe as we saw
Как команда.
yesterday. They didn't want to deal with either of these heavy engaged sort of brawlers. We've seen Buzz's snowball potential, right? Obviously, if he's able to chain
Всё 10
supers together
минут,
and
всё.
stun opponent after opponent, we saw what Bobby did on it yesterday.
Короче,
It's pretty
смотрите,
filthy
я
stuff.
этот
So
ролик
STMN
выпустил,
looking at the other side of the bracket like,
выпустил.
we want to play a bit of Buzz. Don't be batting that away. Look, I'm not surprised to see
И
this
я
look
буду
here from
потом на
Tribe.
стриму
They
опять, но
on
я просто
Bounty, which
выложу
of course
и
is
на
going to be
стриму.
the first game type in this series, looked pretty good. They wanted to play sharpshooters, but this is beautiful. We get Firecrow going up against, Corey.
Кстати,
We
вот
have
это сейчас
incredible
вопросик
sharpshooters
к
from both the North and
Жорнику.
South American region.
Не
These
надо
two
так
teams, I feel like in many ways
много
can mirror each
спамить.
other in play style. That's
Что
what's going to
под
make this
каждым
that
комментом
much more
ты
special.
лучший, ты крутой, там
And
это
these are very
спам.
two aggressive teams and also very charismatic
Ты
teams,
уже
like you
понял.
already mentioned. Zulan, never afraid to raise his voice, but at the same time, INTZ as well have been known in the past, to definitely give us a good show. So I fully expect to hear a lot of stage noise in the Brawl House. And there are all our spectators once again. I want to hear from them. I want to hear you guys screaming throughout the majority of
Просто
today.
давайте
Here
покажем.
to there, the coach
Shout out to the
Tribe
homie Ready Set, by the way. Looking good, my guy.
Good to see you.
Yeah, obviously everyone said on the Brawl House. I mean, there are going to be some pretty incredible games today, as we've already sort of teased here.
Просто
And look, what a way to start this series. Yeah, these are our predictions. Both of us going for Trike. I never put you under pressure about it. I'd love to know your thoughts. How close do you think this is really going to be?
You know me. Any excuse to avoid predictions. Thanks for that one, Supercell. As well, you can join in yourselves by predicting over at events.brawlstars.com. And again, earn prizes and rewards along the way. We got pins, we got skin,
Ой, чат.
star points rather,
А
and
здесь
also
вот
that
какой-то
elusive
Юра
cat burglar Jesse skin to earn. Again, I think this is
Чернков.
going to be
Ой,
extremely close, Cuba. We can't forget that INTZ
Чернков.
came second
Знать.
last year. They were so
Подожди,
close
есть знать.
to lifting that trophy themselves. Tribe Gaming ending with a huge upset in that
Понятно.
first matchup
Не
between
знаю,
themselves.
что
SK Gaming, I think, took so many people by surprise.
Absolutely. It's time, though, for Shooting Star. The lobster fisherman himself in the middle there. The tick is a pick that Tribe love to go for here on Bounty. And Zula is pressuring very heavily from this right side lane. Ark, it's a slightly more tanky, sort of more vulnerable setup for INTZ, but they can't run away from Zula.
Yeah, it's really good starting pressure from Tribe Gaming and using the tick as well.
Давайте будем.
Coming in now. Circling around Tyrant, trying to find himself a target. Is he going to land it? No. He's not going to connect with Marcel there, but the cover will be broken a little bit, but definitely not the connection that he was looking to find.
Понимаю, они так долго
Yeah, despite that
сливаются.
though, I mean, it does force INTZ
Я
back and Tribe, have a bit of space to work with now.
Пока не
Let's go
знаю,
pop
Мак
by
такой
Firecrow, and Marcel's trying to get a little bit
Сама
closer
просто
there.
так, что
Homemade recipe used, but a little bit too close for Zulan to actually find a connection.
О,
Here
вот
come INTZ, they're
красава.
pushing Ark. Head first gets blown up instantly, and Corey and Zulan might be under pressure.
Yeah, the connection there is with Tufa, low on HP, but the follow-up not quite able to be found. Marcel's on Zulan will tightly caught into that corner. Return to send on to Firecrow. Low on HP, the takedown there of Marcel from Zulan, and Firecrow is pushed so far back, almost goes down himself.
Ну вот я голосую, у кого
That's beautiful stuff. This
7
is why
звезд.
Tribe
Не знаю.
are so
Я не
good
различаю, где
at Bounty in general.
правда.
They fold back. They know they're getting pressured, but
Где
Tyrant
у
Star looks
кого
very comfortable there, of course.
7
Return to sender used for the extra durability. Marcel again wants to create a staging ground to come forward with it. Corey has to use a last hurrah, but it's blown up. Blue Star conceded, but still a lead for Tribe now with 10 seconds left. It's unlikely that INTZ are going to be leaving this territory anytime soon, though. It won't matter. Firecrow is forced away.
Zulan is so well in that corner, just there the whole time at low HP. Jumping away in the end, but not enough stars gained by INTZ to get the dub. Tribe Gaming did fantastically well there.
Блин, пока что...
I mean, yeah, beautiful stuff. They are, it is their best game type. It's a 77% win rate in the lead up to this particular tournament. And you see they get an early lead, right? Zulan creates a ton of pressure on the right-hand side of the map. Make sure he secures those stars with the homemade recipe to put his team ahead. And then they know they can
Give a bit of space. Back up a little bit. Maybe allow Corey to do some work here with head first. And INTZ walked into a trap. Even on the back foot arc, Tribe looked deadly.
It looks very composed, and it was kind of interesting. I was curious to see how they were going to go in to play this one, because ultimately, yesterday we saw, or the day before rather, a very passive style of play against SK Gaming. They really did wait to see how they were going to approach this one. INTZ, very aggressive, so therefore Tribe had to respond, but they did so in kind, and a very reserved celebration. Actually kind of did look back at the scoreline to kind of actually win. It looked like almost Corey giving us the thumbs up. Tribe Gaming looking pretty strong so far.
Absolutely. We talked about how these teams can look
всегда.
similar, but the reality is that Tribe like to try and play safe, right? They have incredible sharpshooters
Я
on
за
their team. All
синего
three of them
голосую.
can pick up any of those sort of longer range brawlers and have a lot of success. They ban away their heavy engaged brawlers. They know that the enemy team are going to have limited resources to close that gap and pressure them down. They play the slow game. INTZ have very capable long-range players as well. They might need to mirror this strategy to have success, but they're going to run it back with the same composition.
У меня немножко подлагивает. Ну, смотри, сколько человек-то с ним. Пайпер досматривает. А что, они что ли...
For Tribe Gaming NA, who are straight into the spawn, getting a swift takedown. 2 stars in the blue star there is their lead, and that's a great start for them.
Давайте зажимайте.
Zulan is turning into a huge problem. Even before that first kill, Firecrow had to body block
Zulan.
a homemade recipe intended for Marcel. That would have been a kill for Zulan already. So much danger being caused by this Piper in this right side lane, and Tyrant is keeping Tufa's head low. It's going to be hard enough for the G to get close enough to find a connection with that magic hand, let alone be in a position to do any real damage. This is a great start for Tribe.
Yeah, I was quite shy to look back to see what happened there with the peep from Tyrant. Maybe a bit of a mispiloting going on there, some potential nerves, but still, this is the position where those peeps really do count, as INTZ trying to push back through, but Marcel goes down there, and that's a great amount of pressure. Oh, Firecrow trying to use Space Shifter. The tank it does not do enough. Tufa then has to tank the front of that damage.
INTZ need to wait. The magic pass from Tufa going to get them healed up here, but they took so much damage from that peep. They went extremely low. Another hit from Firecrow. He needs to be careful of any potential homemade recipe aimed in his direction. And with 32 seconds left, INTZ have to make a big push. They need one kill. Ideally, they need Zulan here. That is the big pickup they're looking for. It has to be him or 2 other eliminations.
Firecrow is playing a risky game here. That one tick mine taking down to 100 HP, and Marcel trapped firmly into the corner, but putting pressure on the Zulan. Zulan goes down. The pressure being applied back. The blue star is with INTZ. Tribe Gaming, and they need to pick up this kill. And it's tanked by Tufa. He's still on his feet. The ticker comes in. It's taken down. That is going to be it. INTZ will take it.
That's it. We said Zulan was the elimination that had to be found, and he had his super available. It wasn't enough to get away. INTZ closed the gap so quickly. That's the danger of going up against a Max. You don't know when the enemy team's going to run right up on you like that. Great turnaround, and this time it's INTZ showing patience, even though they started behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, in Shooting Star, you've got to be so composed under that pressure, and it is an early pressure being applied by Tribe Gaming NA, but INTZ were able to hold on, and they've located their target. It was Zulan, but again, with those peeps going in on the nanny side of things, you really got to make those counts, and a bit more airtime would have been better for Tyrant there to go around the map a little bit to apply some more damage. They had the timer on their screens, they could have seen how much time they had, but you got the stats here on the cards. It's 41% damage actually there by Zulan, and that's a fair amount we should expect to see from the Piper. 27% from Corey, but again, that is the area spread. But look at Tufa. That's the stat that's pointing out for me. 63% on the Gene.
Yeah, huge amount of damage. Obviously, you're playing alongside a Pam who's not going to be able to do too much until she gets close. What's ridiculous is Zulan died with his super available. Didn't have a chance to back away, and I don't. Obviously, there's no warp drive being run for Tyrant, so standing back in spawn and using Peep and hoping for something is, well, it's not going to get the job done. We're going to go to a decider here now on our first set. Already sparks are flying.
Okay, well, this is going to be an interesting one. We're going to see the Gene coming out for Zulan instead of Piper. Tyrant going to stay on that Nanny, Corey with the tick, and some changes as well on the INTZ side. You got 2 for there on the tick this time round, and the Gene and the Nanny again. So everyone taking the time to kind of think things through, dropping the Max and the Pam on side of INTZ is an interesting choice now. So going more for control, and both sides trying to earn their supers as quickly as possible.
This might really come down to Magic Hand at some point here. Both teams are trying to get close to the blue star, but they're zoning each other out so much. I mean, look at that head first. Okay, they actually end up taking each other out here. So eyes on Marcel now, who has that hand peeve. Oh, Fire Crow gets caught. That's a huge pickup. 3-0 now, and the blue star also scooped up by Tribe.
Much better, much better from Tyron there. Again, I saw a few little mispurchasings before, but now that was the right timing for it. The Firecrow was low on HP, so it was a good guaranteed kill for Tribe. They connected. Blue Star is with them. Also, INTZ though, as we saw in the previous game, do like to wait